All right. Hey, everybody. This is Michael Segura coming to you from Craftex with yet another podcast. This is going to be our third attempt at filming this. I think the third time is the charm already. So again, we're doing a redo, guys. So we're going to start off fresh. So I'm going to introduce to you somebody that we believe deserves the kind of attention that he thinks he does. He's an important guy here. He's one of the good guys. He's one of the kinder spirits here. His name is Maynard Polanco. Maynard, who are you? What do you do? What are your responsibilities here? Tell us about yourself.
What's up, Miguelo?
Hey.
Good to be here.
Yes.
A little bit nervous.
Uh-oh.
Well, not really. It's like a redo of the redo of the redo. So it's all right. It's pretty good. Well, my name is Maynard Polanco, and I've been with Craftex for about 6 years and a half, to be exact. So my responsibility here is I'm one of the supervisors here. So it's been great. I think it's been a year or two since we took that role.
Yes. You haven't been a supervisor for all this time.
All this time,
yes.
exactly. Yeah. So we got up there, not up there, but we got at that with that responsibility about 2 years ago.
You've climbed the ladder. Yes.
You can say that. Yes. So I am in charge of receiving, organizing, and actually displaying as well, because I'm in charge of different departments that kind of
right.
It takes. That's what it takes for me to achieve my goal or my responsibility is to display items as well. So that's a little bit of what I do. I also hop around in different departments. I do cashiering from time to time as well. So it's good. It's awesome. I like it.
So tell us about your previous work experience as well. A lot of people might recognize you from working at another location.
Yes. So I used to work at the accessory place. It's quite different than what we do here. I think, but it's a good place. I want to check it out.
Yeah,
but,
I love the accessory place.
It's good. It's more furniture, kind of like accessory oriented than we are. We kind of cater more to events, but we're kind of combining everything all together.
Right. Yeah, they're more boutique or more of a boutique shop, I guess.
Yep, but it's good. They do have some seasonal items as well, but the way we do it here, it's just a whole nother level.
Right.
Just because of the amounts, the variety, the things that we do here. Designers, we have a lot of designers as well. We've taken it up to the next level.
We do everything in a big way here.
In a big way, exactly. Yeah. So for those of you who have not been here, make sure you come down here and check us out. So yeah, it's good.
There's a lot to look at. It's very overwhelming for a lot of people when they first come in, whether it be coming into our main showroom and or our Christmas showroom. There's a lot to look at. So you have to stay very focused when you come in. And even if you're just browsing, there's so many different departments to walk into. Of course, your department, which you're responsible for, is the glass and ceramic and some of the giftware. Of course, we have our book department here, which is, of course, one of our big departments as well. So we have books ranging from $15 all the way up to several $1,000s.
That's correct.
So they're decorator books. Some of these things are beautiful. So come and check us out, and come check out our collection of everything that Maynard handles. All the stuff that he has, all the wares. Some really pretty things. Maynard is also one of our buyers as well. He's also one of our junior buyers, and he's been coming with us already, I think now 2 seasons. He's gone with us to. Have you come to Atlanta with us?
I have not. No.
Yeah, you've come to Dallas with us, and Maynard has done an absolutely superb job. He has great style. He certainly has a look that he's after, and he's put together some really nice collections of all the different things that we're offered, and he's made some really good selections. So he's got some style, folks.
Well, thank you. But I've been in the industry for about 10 years. Of course, you don't just jump. At least not myself. I'm not a designer either. I just kind of see what customers. And kind of hear what customers want and need, and kind of bring in that new, more modern type of looks. Because Craftex at this point, I think it's going in a transition where we are trying to carry both, like kind of like the traditional and modern. So I think I have I tend to lean more towards the modern.
Yes.
In that aspect. So I mean, listening to customers and kind of like dealing with customers on a daily basis kind of gives me an idea of what they want, and also kind of like the vision of where Craftex is at this point. So it is very challenging. It's fun. At the beginning, I thought it was nothing but fun. I'm gonna go spend somebody else's money and just buy. But being involved in the warehouse, I think it's more like okay, what can I buy that? What do I have space for? It's more like target buying. And you guys have a vision as well. You guys put a layout together. Okay, this is what we're going to do. This colors, blah, blah, blah. And so it's just kind of, putting two and two together. So I think we do have a good team, though. So we work
think so too,
very well together.
So there is a method to our madness as well.
Yeah, it's not just let me go buy. It's just, it's more like, let's do it with a purpose.
Right,
so,
very methodical, yes.
Exactly.
So before you came to market with this, what was your impression before? Was it just, they're just going out and buying and shopping and...
Yes, it's like, sometimes you see things, you're like, man, how can you, it's not my type, not my style. How can you pick that? But once you're in market, you see different displays and you see different things that you can, it looks nice. I mean, that looks nice. And then, it's a different thought process. Because you see sometimes the same item in different showrooms, and it's kind of easy to forget because you've seen so much of it. That you already saw it and you might have picked it at a different... So it's a lot.
Right.
So it's a lot to keep in mind. We do have great, talented people who keep notes and stuff.
Exactly. Yes.
That's
Wendy.
a good... Yep. Shout out to Wendy. She's really good at that, like, details, what we spoke about, different things that we need to adjust and so on and so forth. And so it's very helpful. So, it's a lot more than what you think it is. It's not just go and pick and...
Exactly.
No, it's a lot more to it. So, it's been great. It's been challenging, like I said. And like I said, in the back of my head is always like, how much space do I have in the warehouse? Can I store that? Can I store that?
Exactly.
Because I would be scanning everything and bring them over.
Yes. Well, Cher and I yesterday and earlier this morning, we were going through some of the orders already. And as you say, some of it becomes very repetitive. And it's like, oh, well, wait a minute. We saw this item in another showroom. And it's just a matter of looking at cost and looking at the different breakdowns and whatnot. So, yes. And it can get gets very overwhelming sometimes. It's like, wait a minute. What are we doing here? What were we thinking? What was this for? So there's some challenges there.
And now I understand what the customers mean whenever they come into the store for the first time and they go like, "Oh my God, this is so overwhelming."
Yes.
And I go like, "Yeah, it's your first time in the store." Because that's how you know they're new.
Right.
Oh my God, there's so many selections. I thought I knew what I wanted and I had my colors picked up and stuff like that, but. Now it has changed because of the displays and everything that we offer. So, that's how you know. Oh, they're new.
Right. I discussed this with Chili and I discussed this with Cher in our previous podcasts this year. We were talking about working for such a company like Craftex, and with all the different clientele, the number of people that walk through, that traipse through here and meander through our showrooms on a day-to-day basis. And we were discussing customer service. And I've said this before, Cher has said it many times, when it comes to our social media postings and people writing reviews, and, people always remember a good service. They remember good products. They remember, good things, but customers always remember a bad experience as well. What are your thoughts on that?
I think we're going to have bad experiences anywhere. It could be, I don't know, you name it. There's always going to be a bad experience because nobody's perfect. No, there's no place out there that's perfect.
Right.
However, I think Craftex, we put a lot of thought into customer service. And I think that's one of our goals. At least that's my goal, to have as much knowledge as I have. So that way, when a customer has a question, I can answer it the best way possible. And so I think I see it all across the board. I think, everybody, all the supervisors all of our employees are in that same page where, customer service. And also, the quality of our items has to be top notch. Because, I've gone to different places myself where, I can find an item to be a little bit cheaper than other places, but if customer service is not there, I mean, I'm not going there.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I'd rather pay a little bit more for good customer service, so that way I can keep on coming back and just have a better experience in that sense. So I think that's our goal, and that's where we are, because I see more positives than negatives. I haven't seen a negative.
I haven't seen any
review in a minute.
in a long time, which is nice. So, we always tend to hop on it, when it does happen, when something does occur. So we try to right a wrong as quickly as possible.
And if it ever happens, because I think it could happen, just come back and make us allow us to make it right for you, because it's one out of I don't know how many times. So just come back and allow us to make it up to you.
Right.
So I think that's where we are when it comes to customer service. I think we're known for that as well. So we'll try to keep on pushing and delivering good customer service for you.
And we're here for you. I mean, we're here for the customer. This is how we all make our living. This is how we all put food on the table and pay our bills. We need to excel at what we do on a day-to-day basis, because we rely on you as the customer.
Exactly.
So we realize how important, all of you are to each and every one of us.
And actually, I think we have developed some friendships. They come in as customers, and they become our friends. They become family. They become regulars, and we know we kind of show pictures. Oh, look, this is what I did. Especially Christmas time, we have a lot of designers that do great things. I mean, it's amazing what the mind and the creativity can do. And so they start showing us pictures and stuff like that. So that's great. I think it speaks well about the relationship that we develop with customers and stuff like that. So
absolutely. So owning a business, working for such a business as Craftex, it's all about relationships. Absolutely, it is.
It is. Yeah. So it's been quite the experience. Like I said, challenging in a way, but it's very eye-opening as well. So
yes, it is.
Yeah, but it's fun as well. Once it all comes together and everything starts arriving, and you're like, okay, I picked that. Oh, nope.
Right.
Yeah, that was Michael. Bad taste. his age is showing with
there
that.
You
yeah,
go.
no.
Well, no. But all kidding aside, I mean, I think that's one of the reasons you were brought on as one of the junior buyers as well, because you are a younger person. You're younger than all of us in the office and on the design team. I mean, you come to this with a much more youthful approach, and you see things differently than the way I see them and Cher sees them. When it comes to different accessory items or floral items or picks and so on and so forth. We've been doing this for a long time, and you're one of the newbies, I guess. And you have a different approach. The younger people, the younger generations see things differently.
Yeah, what I see is that I think the mentality has changed, especially with the younger people. Before, you would want a quality piece so you can keep it for the rest of your life, and it will stay in the same place for as long as you lived.
Right.
So now it's not quite the same. Now it's like, let me fill up that gap. So let me buy something inexpensive so I can go ahead and replace it later.
Right.
And we tend to do that with anything and everything. I got tired of that piece. Let me replace it. So got tired of that plant or that vase and stuff like that. So I think that's what's going on at this point.
Right.
Maybe I think it's kind of having a switch back to quality or keeping it for a while, but we're kind of like in between, I think.
Right. Well, we do have those quality pieces that come in too.
Always,
lot of the fine porcelain pieces and so on. Once we put them on the floor, they're gone in just a matter of hours or days sometimes.
Exactly, yeah.
A lot of the videos, I think Memo and Shirley did a video earlier today showcasing some of the new products, and already we've received phone calls, wait a minute, what was that product? I think I want that. So it's really good.
Yeah.
And, having our media department here, the way they're driving what we do as well, it's really amazing.
Big shout out to them as well.
Absolutely.
I think they're putting in a lot of work.
That's right.
A lot of work, and I think we're seeing the results of it. I mean, a lot more people, new people are coming in.
Right.
I don't know how many people I met last year that that were new, and it's thanks to our media department. And we're trying to keep up with it.
We'll do a shout out to Memo, Guillermo, yes,
Guillermo,
and Cindy and Paula and Rachel, and all those girls back there, and on all the girls, they're all responsible for all the e-commerce that's going out as well. The e-commerce part of our business has grown by leaps and bounds, and they're responsible for all that.
Yeah, even the production. I mean, and what it takes. I mean, y'all don't see it, but there's a lot of cables and things that have to be set up. And exactly. So big shout out to them. So I think it's working out. It's working out in our favor. So
I think so.
Once again, I think it's that market. I mean, social media has changed.
Yes, it has.
Before you would have to pay a commercial.
That's
and,
right.
You know, we do it from time to time as well. But, you know, this is the main thing that's going on right now, social media. And it's paying off. So, yeah, big shout out.
That's right. Geniuses, these people are.
Oh,
They're amazing.
Yeah. Don't say too much.
That head is going to swell.
Yeah, it's going to bite us again.
That's right. Okay, so I want to remind people about our webpage. Of course, you can always find us online, craftex.com. And of course, you can find just about anything and everything that we pretty much house here and have to offer. However, I must say we don't have everything online. We are so big.
We
have product coming in all the time. It's almost impossible to get everything photographed and uploaded to our webpage, and the collection is constantly changing. But online, craftex.com, find out about our schedule for classes, whether it be floral design, whether it be bow making, or anything in between. We have a brand new classroom that we're really proud of. We used our classroom this past weekend. We had a really good turnout. It was really exciting.
It looks great.
Craftex is expanding. Our shipping department, our media department is growing. We've moved them. We're moving them to a different part of the warehouse of our showroom here. So it's really exciting. This is an exciting time for Craftex.
It is. And I know there's a lot of questions about where do I sign up for the classes.
Again, craftex.com. Yes. It's the first thing you come to. It's the very first thing that pops up.
If you have any questions, craftex.com.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
Okay.
Great.
So I think with that, we're going to go ahead and close and say thank you again for all of you guys that have tuned in, and we thank you. We can't do it with all of you without you guys.
Yeah, come by, check us out. There's a lot of changes going on as well. So, stay posted.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Thanks.